You know, I realized after I had finished the Judgment Day video that I didn't talk all that much about Fami's bass work. And I'm not too sure, like, part of it is I don't feel I have enough context to really give an opinion about it, so that's definitely part of it. I don't like to speak about things that I'm not, yeah, that's not true. I'll talk about anything, but when I'm trying to make salient points, I don't like to talk about things that I don't really know all that much about. And so I could definitely hear Fami's influence throughout the whole track. It did seem to be a way to feature the new bassist, which you know, was probably by design. The first track off the new album, and with their new bassist, should, you know, prominently feature what the bassist brings to the band. And so it was beautiful. Her work was absolutely beautiful. But I'm not going to compare it to Miho, because I don't know that there's really any comparison to be made. I think that they're different musicians, but they're both world class, and so it's not necessarily that Fami is a better bassist, or that Miho was a better bassist. It's just that at this level, you get different points spec'd into different abilities. So from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, but Miho was also an exceptional composer and writer, and so it does seem like she teched some points into what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. Into music writing, and forewent the more like some of the other bass playing techniques, like the slapping and the tapping and the sliding and this, that, and the other. Yeah, so that's my take. That's my take on it. I don't know enough to have a take, I think. But you're welcome. This is bonus. Stand and deliver. We're gonna get into it in just a second here. Before we do, don't click away, cause here. Okay, I've never heard that sound from Miho or Lovebites before. Can somebody have 911 on speed dial? Because I feel like I'm gonna need an ambulance. Again. What are we doing? Who are we? Who are we? Yo, you are not Lovebites. What? Where? What? Okay, no, all right. No. I'm freaking out over the costumes, over the outfits. What? This is not. Come on, you can't do this to me. I haven't had enough sleep. Okay, I don't know. I don't wear the heels. Do you? I don't know if she probably doesn't wear heels. I don't know. Maybe she does. I really don't know. But there are no heels. Okay, yeah. But it's okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do it. Okay, it's gonna be good. Oh, nice little. What was cool about that too is that they didn't get drowned out by that. Like, that's how you know someone knows what they're doing with their bass tone, when it can be like that chunky, that cagey, and you still can pick up the nuances in the writing. Wait, real quick, help me out with the genre. What am I hearing? Because this is not the standard sound that I say that, but it's not that. This is not. Okay, this is not. And I'm sorry, it was a bad place to stop, I think, but we're going to try it. It's going to be okay. Musicality. Okay? Rhythm guitars? No, you're not allowed to do that, okay? Not here. Okay, it's not what we do. I need to replace this cable. It's so temperamental. Any little thing in the audio cuts out. I'm like, oh, please don't. The replacement should have been here. Okay, hopefully it's here. I don't even know what today is, but you know, the next time you see me, hopefully I have a new cable. Audio levels are good. All right, again. So it is kind of cool that you get like this vocal line that's kind of sparse in terms of I guess melody or meat, and then underneath it you have this rhythm guitar that's just like all over the place. Again, you know, contrast. We talk about it a lot, and I love it. Again. Nope. Not this time. Not getting that by me. Not today. Not a once. Listen, okay? You can't with your guitar work. You can't. It's not allowed. Forget about everything I entrust in your waste. So cool. Oh my god, it's so cool. And it's like, it's almost, this is the thing, like the stuff, the little nuances that are like kind of, you don't necessarily pick up right away, that are a little bit tough to dig out, are just so, they end up being so rewarding. I love it. Again. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so articulate and amazing, and I love it. Okay, before we hit another solo, that was more of a feature, and this is actually really cool, because I just did Judgment Day and went on this whole tirade about how the solo section in that track, and believe me, I really don't believe we've gotten to the solo section of the song yet, but that was a nice little guitar feature, kind of like build up. Also that face, you know, my apologies. But I went on this whole tirade about how, to me, from what I've heard from the band so far, Miyako's solos tend to be more on the melodic side, and Midori's solos tend to be more on the technical side, and so the two kind of like counterbalance each other very well, very nicely. I think it's one of the reasons why they can go so hard without being overwhelming or without like destroying the integrity of the track. But in Judgment Day, it really felt like Miyako's solo was like really just a technical showcase of her own ability. Really the whole thing, the whole solo section itself was a technical showcase, and it felt like, you know, well, go watch the reaction. Like you can do that. But then to contrast with that, you have this. So, like, that's not even, it's a riff that you're featuring. it just like, and then you go and listen to the solo from Judgment Day, and it's just like, so it really like that contrasts so nicely with the solo section from Judgment Day that I needed to point it out. It was very, very melodic, very kind of simple, but it's an example of what you can do with simplicity when you execute it at the highest level. Oh, this is so cool. And I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but my 3-year-old toddler who was supposed to be taking a nap just came to the door and waved at me. My wife is in the bedroom with the newborn baby. So I have a 3-year-old unattended toddler running around the house. So I'm going to go corral her for just a minute, and I will be back momentarily. Yeah. Okay, so that was super cute. I just went in there, and the door to my bedroom was open, and my wife and my 3-year-old toddler were just like snuggling in bed together. So I guess the situation is under control, at least for the moment. But we are not going to look at gift tours in the mouth. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. I wanted to make a comment about this video. First of all, I'm still a little thrown off. It almost feels like a different band without them dressed all in white. Like, I'm just going to throw that out there. But it doesn't even sound like some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff that I've heard from them. So in a sense, it does almost feel like a different band. But you can tell there's still like the hallmarks of what makes Love Bites. I mean, there's always this like triumphant resolution to the tension or the contrast that they build up, and that very characteristic of Love Bites. Plus, just like the exceptional musicianship across the board, it does seem that the more refined an artist becomes, the easier it is to detect their creative fingerprint in the things that they make. So again, that's one of the things that comes through for me. Also, again, super sleep deprived, and I feel like that was pretty good for a dude who's running on like, you know, maybe 12 hours of sleep over the last 5 days or some crazy thing. So, drop a, wait for the comment video. Like, come check out oh yeah, if you don't know, we do comments. You drop a comment, and then I make a video where I read the comments, and it's a lot of fun. And they're also fully monetizable, so you can go like read the comment, you can go like drop a comment. Comment video usually comes out within 24 to 48 hours of this video hitting YouTube. And then so yeah, if you drop a comment, very, very likely that there will be a video of me reading your comment and then responding to it in real time. So yeah. Something new to this world. Better get up and No, I'm sorry. I know we're about to get into the solos, okay? But you can't. And I know that I'm on a time. I know that I'm on a time crunch here. But no, okay. None of that matters, Asami. Okay, none of that. You did this. Listen, again. We bring something new to this world. Better get up and Yo, oh my god, the power, the palpable, pregnant pauses, like just, and the build, like the attitude, like all of it. Okay, it's not okay. Again. We bring something new to this world. Better get up and Yo. Yes. Okay, I will, and I'm sorry, I'm talking through solos, I'm pausing through solos. Yes! Okay, with the vocals bleeding right into the guitar solo. Again, okay? No. Okay, now we have to say no. Again. It's so cool too. Again, I know. It's so cool. It's like the solo is dancing around Asami's note. It's just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. I'm gonna let it play this time. I can't. I'm not allowed. I might have to reconsider this theory that I have about the Miyako and Midori solos, because that was, I think, on the more technical side from Midori, or from Miyako, and that was definitely more on the melodic side from Midori. And so it's not just that like that's their preference. It's like it has to be like it has to be a creative decision, right? With the maybe not like consciously, but like when you bounce ideas off of each other, there's a natural like give and take kind of thing. So if like you're gonna do it this way, I'm gonna do it this way that highlights what you're doing, and then you're gonna do it that way which highlights what I did. And so there's this like very, very organic back and forth. And it just so happens that for me, a lot of the time it feels like Midori is the more technical one and Miyako is the more melodic one. But in this, it was just different. It was not what I thought. Okay, again, the whole section again. Yes. Also, side note, I love the little shot of just like the wah pedal, just as like, you know, you're stepping on the gas. I'm allowed to stop, okay? I'm allowed to stop this time because I let it play the first time and did not stop. I resisted every single urge and every single impulse within me, okay, which is not easy to stop. So this is like one of the coolest sections, I think, of the whole track, because, and forgive me, I'm pretty sure it's Midori's rhythm guitar and not Fami's bass, but it's a little bit tough to tell with Haruna's like double bass going. But it sounds like there's this like one's on the upbeat and one's on the downbeat, and so there's this like fluttering thing that you get in addition to the solo itself. What an ending. What? Oh my God, what an ending. So if I didn't know any better, I would say that that was more along the lines of like a traditional or a classic like thrash sound. Like, correct me if I love this genre game that we play on the channel, because I know ultimately that you can't really classify a band, especially one as like established in their own abilities and their own like what would you say, like resonance or synergies with each other, as this genre or that genre. But that doesn't mean it's not fun to try and like figure out what is this sound like, what can this sound be classified as, and so, because this does sound different than pretty much all of the other Love Bites stuff that I've heard personally. There, can you see yourself in the video? Yeah. Can you say bye, everybody? Say bye, everybody. No. Thanks for checking out the video. Links are in the description to support the channel. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I do have my hands full. So that is gonna, I don't know if I was in the middle of thought or what happened. But, you know, toddler stuff. So I'm gonna get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next one. Say bye. Bye. Oh, she's upset because snuggle time had to get caught. Anyway.